Come on in, boys, friends. Da-da.
Where's our car?
Call my agent.
Oh, so
I'm
sucks.
on it.
We're covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's the bookkeeping sense. How do we get to the airport?
Your Cheerios. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
To everyone out there who
Commercial.
The feeling is mutual. Everything's made fresh.
Everything.
Okay. Now, let me flip the screen here.
I wouldn't get our folders for any other restaurant. Golfers, we love our guests.
Love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is the American thing.
From Wisconsin with love.
There she is.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of in the summer fun at Toyota's National
7:15 Eastern Time, 6:15 my time.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and
I'll be right back, folks. I have a blooming nose.
Truist Park. Throughout Truist Park, you can see a lot of history of this organization. Of course, 1995, such a special season for its first World Series. This guy, the World Series MVP, Brandon and Tom back with you. And Tom, this weekend, on Friday, the Braves are going to commemorate the 30th anniversary of that title. It's going to be a special day.
It is. Well, first of all, it's hard to believe it's been 30 years. But yeah, it's going to be a great time. Listen, I think it's one of those things where that's a team that I obviously am very fond of, will be forever linked with. And anytime you get an opportunity to be around those guys, it's just special remembering what we're able to accomplish. So looking forward to it.
And one of your teammates, John Smoltz, obviously going to be here, was a big part of that team. And you guys played a little game in anticipation. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we had a little Cy Young game where, they would put some silhouettes of some guys that John and I would have to watch their deliveries. And figure out who the Cy Young Award winner was. So it was a fun little game. Not gonna lie, I think both of us took a minute to kind of dial into what it was because the silhouette kind of looked backwards to us. So righties kind of looked like lefties and vice versa. So it took us a minute to get dialed in. So it was a little ugly early.
Well, let's see how ugly it is. Let's have a look.
Hey, Smoltzy, thanks for joining me. I just want to play a little game here and try and guess who these Cy Young Award winners are. So let's have some fun.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. Glad I know it's Chris Sale.
That's Chris Sale.
Now 1-2. Strike him out. Slide it downstairs.
Nastiness. Lots of moving parts and throws hard and okay. Good combination.
Chris Sale, when he was with the White Sox, tried to strike out 21 guys a game. Chris Sale today is a better pitcher because his angles and his finesse and his ability to pitch is that much better. Hey, by the way, if I ever go into witness protection, I want this silhouette about me.
Oh, man. I know that delivery too.
Yes.
Finish that I know.
That's Bartolo Colon.
That's what I thought.
The launch squares back and fires a 96-mile-an-hour heater.
Maybe doesn't have the prototypical athletic body, but he was athletic in his delivery, and you can't hit your spots all the time if you're not athletic enough to repeat.
That's obvious. Yeah.
The way he was with his mechanics and his head and how he finished and how he fielded his position, it just spoke to, the work that went into, because I saw skinny Greg Maddux throw in a single A game, and he's nowhere close to what we got when we got him in '93. This has got to be a reliever.
Yeah, I'm saying that's is that Raleigh fingers?
Wow. That was a great ball. Yeah, it just felt like a reliever. That one, they tried to really throw one on us there. Way to go, Black.
I mean, who doesn't remember his mustache? But these guys went out there and pitched 3 innings a night to get a stay on it. So, they were going out there and getting after it.
This is Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, that crazy curveball, had good velocity that we could locate. So hitters always had to respect that fastball. And just anytime you have a secondary pitch that you can almost stand on the mound and tell the hitter it's coming and you can't hit it, that's when you know you have something.
And he too had a unique delivery with the double leg kick that caused an illusion to the hitter and the timing aspect. Oh no,
The Giants guy.
Lincecum.
Yeah.
We love the strikeout king here in San Francisco. 9 sent down by Tim Lincecum.
He had a lot of moving parts, and for a short window, he was able to put those into nasty couple years where he coiled and recoiled and maximized his frame. That's Randy Johnson.
Randy, yeah. He even looks big in the silhouette. You talk about his transformation. I mean, he always had great stuff, but it took him a while, obviously, to figure out where it was going and how to get it there. But man, when he did,
He might walk 7 and strike out 14, but when he learned to concept the command and that wicked slider, he was virtually unhittable from the left-handed hitter standpoint. Well, that one I can figure out right away.
that one I was having a hard time for a minute, but now I see it. Yeah, that's Smokesy. For me, he was the one guy that I always envied for the fact that he just that zero fear. There wasn't anything he didn't think he could do on that. That's me. Location, location and determination and feed off the hitter's aggressiveness and expand the zone, all those things. So,
Yeah, repeating your mechanics and never get it in. And I never wanted to admit it until I faced you that your changeup was that good because I sat back going, I can get that changeup. And there's no way until you face that pitch in the box. And I grounded into a double play with the bases loaded. So just the repeatability of everything you pitch.
all right, Smokesy, thanks for joining me and thanks for playing along. I know watching some of these guys and going back to some of the old school guys, it's hard sometimes to put myself in their company and in their category, but a small list of Cy Young Award winners, and I think it's something that I'm honored to be in the same breath as these guys.
Yeah, I feel the same way. To have 1996, to watch year 2 and to watch Maddox's and to be honored with these group of guys, man, it's pretty cool. And this was a good exercise to remind us how much fun we all had and how great some of these Cy Young winners were.
That's pretty special stuff, and I'm glad you recalled the double play that he hit it off your changeup.
Exactly. And listen, appreciate John doing that, but I got to tell you, it took us probably an hour longer than it should have.
Good year, everybody.
He was seeing everything backwards, and we just had to keep going back and forth with guys till he got it. But it was fun.
Most impressive, I think the Raleigh fingers pull. That was impressive.
Okay.
Good work. Good work.
Yeah.
A lot of fun with it. It's going to be a lot of fun this weekend. Honoring that 95 tackle team. Speaking of 2025, Team Bryce White Sox Game 2 coming up.
Braves and White Sox, Game 2. Come on. Okay. Let's go over the Sox. Tauchman, Vargas, Teal, Sosa,
It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done. Or the party
Benintendi, Robert, Kilo, Baldwin, and there's a glare on my screen. McGriffo, the shortstop, for your Atlanta Braves on the mound. Bryce Elder. 4-4 Olsen, Acuna Jr., Money Mike, Ozuna, Baldwin, Alvarez Jr., and a.k.a. Nacho Taco. Yeah, 9-1.
Mostly having a consistent lineup. Profile's doing a really good job since he's come back, and then obviously Matt's consistent. And overall, I think our game plan, our pitch selection, just kind of grinding our at bats out, getting on base has been much better here recently. You want that 9-on-1 mentality to each guy getting at their battle and not just giving it bats away. And I think that's where you can see that here recently. The guys are really fighting, not giving them away, and getting on base and causing traffic. And whenever you cause traffic, there's pressure on the pitcher, and I think that's when you see the results. And then when we get those big hits, from Mike and Profar recently and Matt, it really capitalizes whenever you get guys on base and drawing some of those runs.
Yeah, they've been capitalizing. Racetrack fueling up feature. How about the runs per game over the last 12? 6.4, second most in baseball behind the Brewers. Hopefully those bats going again tonight on a Tuesday night at Truist Park. Bryce Elder on the mound for the Atlanta Braves. We'll have all the action for you.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done or the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up a summer of no limits, and American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
To everyone out there who loves golfers,
The feeling is mutual. Everything's made fresh.
Everything.
It's our pleasure. This is me and my happy place. I wouldn't trade our folders for any other restaurant. Culver's, we love our guests.
Love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me, my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end of summer fun. Toyota's National Sales Event.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just getting underway, everybody.
No, this one's for me.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota
Two
Care,
words.
a 2-year or
Don't count.
25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance? That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm into that.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota.
Well, rain a little bit ago, but the rain has cleared, and we are ready for baseball. 7:15 start here on a Tuesday night. Bryce Elder taking the mound for the Atlanta Braves. Let's see the lineup that Bryce is going to be facing here for local Chicago White Sox. It's presented by your local Toyota dealers. Yesterday, the White Sox 13 runs, season high, and a season high 19 hits. So they come in hot. See if Bryce Elder can calm those bats down tonight and give the Braves, like you said before the break, Lab, a little bit of length to kind of give that bullpen a rest.
Yeah, look, I mean, last night, obviously, a tough night all the way around. Bullpen's been spectacular of late. Last night was a tough night. So Bryce, go out there tonight, go deep, take some pressure off those guys. Real good game last time out, as we talked about against the Mets, 7 innings, 6 punch-outs. Do that again tonight.
Frenchie, how about the 4 keys this evening?
Well, now that we're done with the altitude interview, we can get to some baseball. For Bryce, keep the ball in the park. 3 ERA with no home runs, 7.6 when he gives up the long ball. And offensively, stay hot. Even though you got the loss last night, 9 more runs. Michael Ayers, 4 hits, Profar, 2 home runs. Keep the bats going.
We wanted you to include you in that segment, but I couldn't find you up here.
Yeah.
You were at the buffet down the hall.
Strike right there.
Underway.
Let's pitch.
Mike Talkman.
Mike Talkman.
The rain came through and also cooled things off. 74 degrees right now. A little bit of humidity, but all in all, a very pleasant evening.
Almost perfect.
Almost. Scary there for a little bit because it rained pretty hard here at the ballpark for a couple of hours. Last night was an absolute slugfest. 13-9. The long game. 3 hours.
He's back to 71.
Both teams. See what tonight has in store. But right now, it's Talkman getting a single past Ozzie Albies.
Got a single pass, Ozzy Albies.
Frenchie, racetrack defense, please.
Go far left, of course, Michael Harrison center, Bob Acuna at right, Nacho Alvarez the third, McCowan, Ozzy Albies, Matt Olson, and Chris Ball want to get behind the dish. Three Bravos.
Other night off for Sean Murphy. Miguel Flores had a couple of hits and drove in a run yesterday. Takes a strike.
He takes a strike.
Braves yesterday, that 5-game win streak snapped for the White Sox. They ended a 4-game losing skid. See if the Braves can get back to the basics here today. Tough one for Spencer Strider yesterday.
Tough one yesterday for Spencer Strider.
Lost to the White Sox.
Pick off with them. Save.
And Vargas swinging a miss. Good
Swing and miss
Bryce Elder.
from Vargas.
Good pitch there. Good late bite to that pitch. Had Vargas chasing.
Burke still hasn't recovered from Luke Williams punching him out with bases loaded last night. I'm telling you, it can send you on a tailspin, boys.
Well, we had that rare situation where a position player comes out and throws in the 8th, and then the Braves rallied, and so they couldn't pitch him again in the 9th. Yeah, Vargas questioning things over there. Was Kyle Teal now digs in.
Kyle Teal digs in now. Matt Olson. 9 and double play. Well, that was a double play. In the first inning.
Thanks, everyone, especially Vicky. She's been with us since the beginning and saved us enough from our insurance to help us open our second location.
Auto Owners offers a variety of discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save.
I couldn't have said it better myself, baby.
That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if Auto Owners makes sense for you.
Who's done it anyway?
It's a commercial.
Okay, TV. You must be having rain down there.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end of summer fun.
Hang on, folks. Now we're getting someplace where commercial. Tie game, double play ended it.
Jerks and Profar, great game yesterday with a couple of home
Jerks and Profar, great game yesterday.
In the order. Local Toyota dealers bringing you the Atlanta.
Matt Olson, Ronald Acuna Jr., 1, 2, 3. Money Mike.
Second time this season.
Michael
And on the mound is
Ozuna.
Shane Smith. 25
Shane Smith on the mound.
This year for the White Sox.
for the Southsiders. 37 for 1 year ELA. 2.339 for 45. First pitch from Smith. Kicks, deals.
He was the White
Ball
Sox
outside.
representative in the All-Star game here in Atlanta. So this is the second time he has pitched here at Truist Park. He did throw a third of an inning in the Midsummer Classic.
Strike right there.
Four-seamer, changeup, slider, curveball, occasional sinker. 93 to 96.
Percentages.
Well, let's see, Jeff. That's 43% on the four-seamer, 19, almost 20 on the changeup. Slider, curveball, pretty even split, about 14%.
And that changeup registers as his best pitch. That's not 98.
Strike right there.
So far.
Thanks, Thomas. You're welcome.
Thanks for being here, Jeff. Good to have you.
Joel's interviews tonight.
Again, I tried to get you in there, but I couldn't find you. It was a pitching focus, so we thought Tom was a little more appropriate.
I hear you.
Yeah. If we'd done a hitting profile, we probably would have brought you in. Maybe. Jerkson profile lines it to the short.
4 for 9 out.
One down.
One down.
Four, taking you through the White Sox racetrack defense.
Then attendee, Robert back in center field, Talkman.
And Kenny.
Right field. Going around, Baldwin, Chase.
Baldwin, Chase, Silva, Boggins.
Play.
Chase, huh?
Chase.
No count.
Your old buddy. Well, the shortstop position got shuffled a little bit yesterday because Colson Montgomery
Yeah, I'm
with
right back
a left side issue in the oblique area. So Chase Meinroth getting the start at short today. Montgomery not in the lineup, but he was also put on the injured list. See if he's available off the bench. They're hoping to get him back in short order. Matt Olson tonight now passing Pete Rose. 746 consecutive games played for the Braves first baseman. Rose's streak was from 78 to 83. That streak started back in Oakland in May of 21. Still going. Liner, left center, and it falls. And it's going to get by Robert. He misplayed it. That's going to stop at second. And the runner in scoring position with one out.
Yeah, it's funny sometimes. We saw last night after the rain how the ball was scooting faster towards the wall. And this one right here, because it wasn't hit, it's hard to kind of dive. A big divot in the outfield. Much as Robert just, man, I think he thought it was going to be more like last night, where it accelerated. Tonight it kind of stopped.
Yeah, just overran it. I think Matt would have had a double anyway, but.
And now he leads all National League hitters. 33rd double of the season for Matt Olson. Get through that right side. It will not. Play at first, and Acuna is retired. Olson does bump over to third base.
Olson's got the Chase Darnell and the helmet going on.
Then they got the hair
Travis
dropping out.
Sorry.
Nobody can do it quite like Travis, but there it is.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
The horn.
You know, he does have both of them now. Travis always had.
Michael Harris, another great game yesterday, 4 hits. And now, as I mentioned a little bit ago, just the third time in his career that Brian Sticker puts him as the cleanup hitter.
Why not?
When you're going like that.
Yes.
And the homer to left field included in that 4-hit game yesterday. Unbelievable. 1144 OPS since that All-Star break. What a turnaround to his season.
So Tommy never not in the top of a category.
Tell me about it.
That seemed like it.
It's unbelievable.
You compare that to the start of the season for Michael. Through July 10th, a 539 OPS with the bottom of baseball, and since then, it's just unbelievable what he's done.
Yeah. Remember seeing anybody have to turn around to the season like that.
Center field, this one deep. Robert Bennett. Oh my goodness. Stay hot, Michael Harris. Change up for strike one. Hanging change up didn't play well done there.
Right here, you see that. I mean, the guy's this hot. You throw anything that high up, slider, fastball. Michael do it right away, stay behind it. I just got to thinking 3-1, and you have two bases open with a righty on deck.
Yeah, that's the one.
So that's the pitch to throw.
That's the one area you can't miss. You can throw that change up there, you're missing.
Oh, 1.
Yeah, like I said,
2-0.
he's open, man. This guy is hotter than hot. I mean, thank you for that pitch and throwing to Michael.
Yep.
Another home run. He's now 5 for 5 to start this series. Gives the Braves a 2-0 lead. Also now at
2-1.
68 RBI. That's a career high for him. What has become an incredible second half.
Taylor, comeback player of the year.
If there was an award for the second half,
Yeah.
If he could, he will.
and Marcelo Ozuna will trot down to first base. So the Braves challenging Shane Smith here in the first inning. He started the year really good, made the All-Star team, and look at the last 8 starts. In particular, of those last 8, the first 4 he really labored.
You're welcome.
He's been pitching a little better as of late. But
Strike right
we'll
there.
start here tonight. He did throw 5 scoreless last time out against the Tigers.
He did go 5 scoreless last time out against the Tigers.
Tough time so far commanding that fastball.
There's the curveball, and Baldwin swings through it. He's a guy that's overcome a lot. He pitched at Wake Forest, had Tommy John surgery's final year there. Wasn't drafted. So he was an undrafted free agent. Then a Rule 5 pick for the White Sox. Had a fight for a roster spot in spring training.
Yeah.
And then makes the All-Star team this year. So he has overcome a lot of obstacles to get where he is.
Gotta believe there's some wear and tear there down the stretch here. I'm getting tired.
Yeah. The first time he's been over 100 innings pitched in his career. But he is able to get Drake Baldwin to end the first inning. But Michael Harris gets the party started on
Money Mike gets it.
Deep to center, 421
420 feet. Money Mike. No.
Yes. No, this one's for me.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000
Again, no count.
That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm in for that.
Great job,
Toyota, let's go places.
I got one for you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
It's black, white, and dented all over.
I give up.
Company truck. Yeah, it's bad.
Who would?
But thanks to our agent, we've already
I think you
seen
should
the
shut up after that.
right from the app. Auto owners pay what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you. That's simple human sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done. Where the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up a summer of no limits, and American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America.
The second inning starts with a party. It's a Cruz Blanca party. The field report for Wiley Valley.
You're invited, so to our first block of party. As far as Bryce Elder goes tonight, he made a real step, or took a real step in the right direction last time out.
Wow.
The movement on his slider was vastly improved. More than 4 inches of vertical drop added. And for Bryce, that was a real focus for him going to that last bullpen.
Nice right there.
Who's got the sauce? It was a shape he was trying to recapture from a few years ago, having more of a vertical dropping slider than necessarily a east-west one. In fact, Nelson Cruz, we faced Bryce's mentioned that he felt like he had a big changeup for Bryce throwing a slider. So, guys, it was not a characteristic slider or a typical slider, but it's one that's worked well for Bryce, and he feels like he's recaptured it.
We're glad we just saw it there, and we saw the strikeout to Vargas. That pitch looks pretty good tonight.
Yeah, listen, I think anytime you can get that late little finish in depth on a breaking ball, it's going to be a better pitch, right? And when you're throwing those breaking pitches, look, some of those sliders are maybe a little bit more east to west, but they're more than power sliders. Bryce doesn't have that, so he's got to have that little extra finish and that little extra break to it, and so far tonight he's been good.
And he uses that pitch so much. One of the most frequently used sliders in the game, around 38% of the time for Bryce Elder. Frenchie, for you, a slider that moves more north-south versus east-west. How did you approach that pitch?
I think the thing is, Bryce isn't going to overpower the fastball, right? So guys aren't necessarily trying to cheat to get started early doing this. That's why I said Bryce anybody has to work both sides of the plate. Then, I always say that the one that goes east to west more, it better be really good if you're going to throw that one.
Here he throws the four-seam fastball, and Walton has it final round.
If it doesn't have a lot of that late light to it, that ball can go a long ways if you don't throw well. Or that one going down, sometimes you can get away with it. I think the ability for Bryce to kind of throw them both and have that with that fastball. Again, I think a big key for Bryce when I watch too is as a righty, he's got to throw that sinker into those righties just to keep him from diving out over that plate. Not other than just to show you, even if it's not a strike.
Yeah, you just got to plant it in your head that he's going to do that. He will go in there.
But I go back, Tom, like we talked about, even like facing you, for instance, as a right-handed hitter, you will throw that fastball in on righties, not necessarily trying to get an out, but just trying to get guys from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, listen, for me going in there with, go in there with 2 strikes, knowing I had 1 shot to lock you up, and then I had to move on.
But it's still in your mind, right?
Right, but then also, it's good, not a good strike out there, but also if I had a hitter that I saw was, to your point, leaning out over the plate, when you're throwing a changeup that's 6 inches off the plate and they're able to foul it off, that can't happen.
No.
And the only way I'm going to get that back is push out the plate and let you all go in there. Well, he's got a righty up here, Luis Robert Jr. kind of like that, the two-seamer right in there.
Yeah, now you open. I mean, you can backdoor two-seamer here, something off the plate, but again,
One on
he's not
count,
gonna be that
Robert Jr.
comes back in.
Change up, and it is back.
I thought so too, didn't it? I think Doug's looking.
We told Brian Sicker, it hit me in the head. Remember all those times you got hit in the head?
Definitely hit the bat.
Yeah, just a weird reaction by him. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
There's a hit on the head.
I understand that, but I think not seeing that initially, it was almost like he walked out there looking for help, But I think he was walking out there to kind of.
If they don't
Give
call us
himself
up
a
on
break.
all, Snit might go out there and say, you've been hit the head one too many times.
Yeah.
Because this isn't reviewable.
Surprised that they're chatting about this. Oh, they changed the call. They missed it completely. Watch it. Right there's that.
The call on the field was no foul ball. The catch 2-1.
Doug being very professional about it.
Turned on the microphone, informed everybody. So break for Luis Robert Jr.
Break from Luis Robert Jr.
Baseball, you know, team things like
Colin Ross.
Out.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done. Where the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures. Trucks as dependable as the people who drive them. EVs to charge up the summer of no limits. And American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of endless summer fun at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Yes. That's right. Then he drops back and he flips one right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's for you.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm into that.
Great job, rookie.
Toyota, let's go places.
Whoa, you don't see that every day.
Mind your business.
I mean, how did that happen?
Mind your business, Billy. That's why we have auto owners. Our agent was able to customize our policies, so when the unexpected happens, we know we're covered.
Because minding your business is our business.
Now that's simple human sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
Boy, you really got her good, Earl.
Yep.
Americans, we can do anything we want, except one thing. We just can't stop being American. No.
Ozzy Albies leading off. He's our Georgia Natural Gas Greener Life Impact player. See what he's done in his career against the White Sox. Pretty good. 389 over 1,000 OPS. Got to find a way to get them on the schedule.
Yeah.
These two teams have not played much since interleague play began back in '97. 26th all-time beating. First pitch, and Ozzy Albies stays high.
Ozzy Albies.
The White Sox.
Represent every team with the White Sox.
Nacho Alvarez batting 8th of the order again tonight.
Nacho Alvarez, aka Nacho Taco.
Pencil Sharper is working tonight up here in the booth.
Just trying to loosen everybody up. You know, we got a little bit quiet here. I kind of had a Jeff sharpened his pen.
Yeah. Good job.
Good. Yeah. See, now we're ready. A little energy in here.
Okay.
Correction has brought fudge and
Strike right there.
So,
Yeah.
Dad's on
The Alvarez Jr.
yeah. Good reference, just bringing us all the stuff up here.
He was getting a chocolate pie tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, don't promise that if it's not
No,
happening.
serious.
Because I'll get amped up. Ozzie goes. And it looks like he swiped it. He did.
Looks like he swiped it and he did.
Pretty good jump here, and put, of course, on the other side of the bag. He ain't going to get Ozzy. I don't know if that was a hit and run or Nacho was just it's a late swing.
They've got a rookie catcher tandem of Teal and this guy, Caro. Teal started yesterday. Both of them were back first guys. The receiving skills and throwing skills so far have just been middle of the road. Jeff, why don't you bring in some ice cream tomorrow for us? Yeah. Nacho, ground ball, diving stop.
Nacho, ground ball. Safe. Everybody's safe.
You know, guys,
Baldwin tried to make the throw from third,
Nacho announced the pitch.
but Nacho Taco beat it out
Eat here and make a good throw.
from his lump.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising they didn't even try that. It does go as a clean base hit for Nacho Alvarez. The first
Nacho Alvarez clean base hit.
Corner infielders coming in, anticipating a possible Nick Allen bunt.
Nick Allen bunt possibility.
He squares, lays it down, and that'll do the job.
That'll do the job.
About 95 over there at first to get it with one away.
Well, and
One
this is
away.
why communication is so important, right? Vargas does not play first all the time. If he was paying attention, was able to get a quick look here, they had a chance to get Ozzy at third base right there. You see, he's scratching right here. He should be on 3, 3, 3, 2.
Well, yeah, that's what you got to know, right? To pop up, Ozzy had to freeze.
Yep.
So you got to play a third, but not if you hesitate. Infield in, Jurickson Profar. Swing and miss. Second look at
Swing and miss.
Changers. So these are the top two hitters in the order. Profar and Olsen, last 10 games, both of them hitting on base a ton. Including last night when both of them had 3 hits.
Michael Harris up to the 4th hole with number 3. Right now, they're going to be out of 4 hitters, 1 through 4 going. Sorry, Big Bear, you're getting close.
Like,
Go 1 through 5.
Big Bear's going to launch
I
one.
feel like they should,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not giving Big Bear as long.
Profar puts the 0-2 in play to shallow left, but not very deep. And Ozzy will not turn the score.
Ozzy will not try to score. I'll be right back, everybody. Hello.
Bears back out of the helmet for Matt. Got a double last inning. Let's see what happens here in the second. We'll see how they handle Shane Smith tonight. You guys mentioned it, but he's over 100 innings pitched for the first time in his career. He has not gone through the fifth since June, so they've been very conservative with this young arm. Especially knowing that he had the Tommy John surgery a few years ago. Pitch of the night for the rookie All-Star. Hit play to the shortstop Hydra. Low throw, but a good scoop by Vargas, and the Braves leave him at second and third.
Summer's almost over.
Well, there's lots of end of summer fun. Toyota's National Sales Event.
Yes. Danny drops back and he flips one right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's for you.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm in for that.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
You remember my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
All right, 2-0, Matt. I'll be right back.
Mary, Dan, Sarah, Dave.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done or the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up a summer of no limits, and American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
It's all about money, and you're their fallback.
That's not happening. Welcome to Seabrook. Earlier today, Austin Riley doing some running drills, trying to test out that abdomen. And guys, unfortunately, it did not go the way the Braves wanted. Again, he's able to move around the bases, but just didn't quite feel comfortable, particularly diving. So the doctors will evaluate him again tomorrow. That's tough. He had an initial injury before the All-Star break. Looked like he was back and healthy, re-aggravated it. Might be one of those things, guys, that might just bother him until he gets to the offseason and gets a lot of reps.
Yeah.
Bryce Elder was going to make the play himself, but he could not. And so Carroll will reach to start the third.
That's the old pitcher trying to be an athlete. Do or die play. You do 1,000 times on the backfield in spring training, and you got to get it. That you don't, he's got to be safe.
Matt almost had him.
Yeah,
Stretch too, but
I would say the silver lining, though, on the Austin Riley thing is Nacho Alvarez getting some extended time. He's looked a lot better than he did last year. So you're getting an under-the-hood look at Nacho Alvarez, for sure. love to see Austin back out there. You guys ever deal with that abdomen or oblique?
Remember Chip Reese said he can't pull fat, baby. Figured it works for him. I'm taking his advice.
Exactly. I never had the oblique, but every now and then I'd have on the backside. I always call them the intercostals.
The boilers.
The intercostals.
The back boiler.
Between your rib cage, I get those every now and then.
Trouble, I got an oblique one time in spring training in 15 with Philly. I will tell you, I mean, I was good 10 days. I mean, you can't do a lot.
Yeah.
And then it's like when you start to feel better, it's like you feel like if I take one swing in my right back hip.
I really saw that with Sean Murphy last year. He had that oblique injury at the beginning of the season. It took him so long to get healthy.
Yeah.
Brooks Baldwin had a homer yesterday, his 8th of the season. Wiley has, I think, his 8th foul ball of the season.
No, that doesn't count. That was terrible. You get out of the way. I was already out of the way. Yeah, but you backed up as it was coming in there. I mean, at least on a slow roller, Jeff, he's got to charge you a little bit.
Can we get a replay of bird's eye view here? Because I wasn't even close.
Yeah, but what I saw, you were still back up.
No, I don't think you saw. I think your eyes deceived you.
If I show you the video of him hitting in Texas, you'll understand why he just got out of the way.
57.
Up the middle. Single for Baldwin. Oh, wow. Thought Carroll would go to third, but he stopped at second.
A can running?
Yeah, nice catcher.
I'll split the gap. It's pretty far.
Yeah.
So that was a textbook first and third.
There we go. My goodness, here, if a base hits the outfit, I don't have to worry about the scoring.
Yeah. Drop is going to punt. Elder gets it. And is able to throw it over. Good play by Matt Olson on the other end. How about that? Small ball on both sides. Yeah, both 9-hole hitters with a sack punt.
That Bryce is lucky on this one. He had 6'5" first baseman.
Yeah, that's where Nacho's going to take charge of.
He's got to be screaming right there.
Yeah, because as a pitcher, you don't want that ball, right?
No, I mean, well, yeah, I mean, it's just a tougher play. I mean, Nacho's coming in on him. He's going to, all his momentum's going to be going forward, easier throw. And Bryce Elder looked like a great athlete that he is.
Well, Wiley did talk a couple of weeks ago about Bryce Elder and in the offseason, his focus being a lot of speed work, getting quicker, going back to being an athlete that he was back in his high school days. So paying off there.
Like that, yeah, he's letting you know that strike zone loud tonight.
Yeah, like it. Authoritative. Topman drove in a couple of runs last night when the White Sox scored a season-high 13. Got an opportunity to do something similar here. He's not going to drive it both. He will bring in one. The White Sox now on the board. Again, Vargas with a runner at third base. Well, Bryce Elder's been doing what he does. 37 pitches, 29 of the strikes. He's thrown 10 of 11 first pitch strikes here today. Kept the ball on the ground as well for the most part, which he's also really good at. It's good to see his outing last time against the Mets, going 7 innings. Gave up 3 runs, but all in all, it was a solid start for Bryce Elder.
Really 3 outings in a row. I know he gave up 5 that one, but he's been over 6 innings, 6 2/3 in the other one.
Did it very efficient against the Mets. 87 pitches to get through 7. Two outs, 2-2 coming here to Vargas. Long count, sinker low. Talking about obliques, this guy Miguel Vargas was out a couple of weeks with a minor oblique strain. Just came back a week ago today. He has felt healthy and stayed in the lineup since. He's down at first base. First walk issued by Elder tonight.
You know, we used to give Chipper a hard time in spring training all the time because he would have an oblique issue every spring training, which was smart because he didn't have to play.
Go call.
Yeah, and no one really, you know, it's like, how you feeling? It's not like a bone, you can see it healed. It's like, yeah, it's still hurting. And then miraculously, a week before the season, it would heal.
Got ready, yeah.
Crazy.
It's not going to have a bad back. Nobody can question it.
No.
Right? Such a veteran guy, no,
Absolutely.
no routine. I'm sure you guys have some good spring training, sure.
Oh, Jeff Porter's from there. Bubba.
Bubba.
Well, look again, what? Yeah, Bubba.
Well,
Good
there's
one,
Crowder's here for the DH, Kyle Teal.
Good one, Wade. Come on. Hey, just in case the Steelers stream guys, give them a little help.
Because if you had a 1 o'clock spring training game where guys on the tee box at 4, was that 4? 3? Who are you talking about? Players or pitchers? Let's say you were playing or pitching that day.
They were teeing off by 1. We caught up on the backside. 27.
Yeah, that's a minimum of 27 a day for training.
Huh. Hey, come on in, everybody. Line drive. Second and 6 failure. Tied it up. All the way out to the wall before 2 RBI double. Southsiders have the lead by 1. Let me turn this camera off.
Able to just kind of hook it down there in the corner.
Shows you how so close it is, though, Glad. If that ball's another couple inches off the plate, that's off. Even more off the end of that, it's probably a ground ball. Yep.
Heck of a series so far for Kyle Teal. 4 for 5 with a homer yesterday. Now that 2 RBI double to put the Sox up top. So the core golf group for you, Glenn, in spring training, I assume Smoltz and Maddox were in there.
Yeah.
Anybody else that was a regular?
Well, over the years, Abe, Parker, Millwood, whoever wasn't pitching.
And you obviously won every time. All the time. Okay. But you wanted to clarify that before we went to the bottom of the 3rd.
made the latest addition of the family. The money you saved us with auto owners helped make it all possible. It really is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Excuse me?
Third best thing.
Third best thing, auto owners offers a variety of discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
Check this out.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end of summer fun. Toyota's National Sales Event.
Go! Yes! Daddy drops back and he flips him right down the middle. Well done. You know this one's for me.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm in today.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
Why'd I go to the doctor? I remember being so lightheaded I could barely stand. Good thing my crew nudged me to get checked. Turns out I have AFib, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
My heart would race just taking my son to practice.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you notice one or more.
Well, since the 21 season, Truist has donated $755 to the Henry Louis Aaron Fund for every Braves homer. They will do that through the end of this year, a minimum commitment of $1 billion. 141 homers this year, over $106,000 raised. There were a lot of homers yesterday between the two teams. 7 of them, 4 for the White Sox, 3 for the Braves. So far tonight, Michael Harris with the 2-run shot. Ball's been jumping. Smith falling behind Acuna, 3-0. That one misses as well.
Play back and give yourself 3 runs and walk in front of the hottest hitter in baseball.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Just making
Just a suspicion? Yeah. Let's see what Michael can do here. 421 feet over the center field wall back in the first inning. Acuna takes off, and he stole it pretty easily.
It's a good sign to see it running. That one's pretty easy.
Yeah.
That was almost like a pitch out where it was.
Of course, a couple years ago, the 73 stolen bases, 5th this year for Acuna since coming back from the knee injury. John Floyd with strong arm. John Floyd.
Michael Harris.
35. What a difference.
What a difference.
For Michael Harris. A little adjustment with the hands. Gaining the confidence back. Like a different player.
Yeah. 2-1 count on Money Mike.
Yeah, the Curious George Band Players Weekend. Those guys are dressed as bananas up there.
Kansas State. I mean,
Kansas State.
Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, Alex.
Ground ball toward the middle. Backhanded by Sosa.
Kansas State plays at noon on Saturday. I saw a spread earlier, so they're on my mind.
I was just going to say
Yeah, sorry, problem. You can't tell I did pick Kansas State, too.
That's over in Ireland, right? I think that game is over there.
You know what I mean.
I got you. They If there were some Kansas State fans dressed up as bananas, that would be interesting. All the way from Manhattan, Kansas. Infield it. Ozuna will try to tie the game here. Swing 2-1. Shane Smith is a Massachusetts kid like you, Brian.
Yeah, they're
Danvers, Mass. Where's that at? Just a little outside the city. It's a Boston area kid.
Yeah.
Not many from Massachusetts, you know.
Well, good one.
It's a hotbed.
Yes.
Come on
I
in.
had a couple guys come up that way.
Bottom of the
That's not going to score the run.
That ain't gonna score the one, but that's an out. Baldwin up.
So the infield goes back with 2 outs. Drake Baldwin coming up. I mentioned Shane Smith after hailing from Massachusetts, goes to Wake Forest, undrafted. Brewers signed him as an undrafted free agent. Got to AAA with Milwaukee, but then the White Sox got him to the Rule 5 draft last year. So they're going to make the opening day roster. And right now, the Phillies got a 3-2 lead.
I got one for you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
With black, white, and dented all over.
Company truck.
Company truck.
Didn't never get told.
But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim.
3-2 Blades. 3-2. I mean, 3-2 Sox.
That's simple human sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
They're only up by 1. Ah.
Summer's almost over.
Well, there's lots of end of summer fun at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Yes. Daddy drops that and he flips one right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's for me.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Come in today.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done or the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up the summer of no limits, and American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest. The cold lager, cold filter.
Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by Pride. From shipping to streaming, it's on Pride. Beautiful sunset. Back at Truist Park for the 4th inning. Left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
A message from Georgia Drive Chevy.
Act now to get a $7,500 tax credit on most Chevy EVs. Hurry, the federal EV tax credit ends September 30th. Georgia drives Chevy, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
My buddy texted that Kansas State line's gone from 2 to 3. Just let you know.
Okay. You gonna double down? Robert out to Acuna. And a good start to the 4th for Elder.
Yeah, he needed a quick inning after that Third inning right here. He's got a chance to keep that pitch count down.
Yeah, get it back on track a little bit. Yeah, all three in the third for the White Sox tonight. It's hard to believe college football is coming this weekend. Kids back in school, ball just around the corner.
Best time of year.
Yeah. Get closer to postseason baseball. It's game number 126 today for the Braves.
Yeah, 126 today for the Braves.
Well, just this last weekend we aired you and Drake Baldwin. Yeah. Playing some hockey together, which was a really cool feature. You guys both still got it.
Does he got a game glass?
He can share it a little bit, yeah. Yeah.
Lefty?
Ball upset.
Yeah.
Don't want to mess up his swing.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, if you're gonna be watching that Beat the Pivot show very soon,
You still
come
go
on
to the
in.
city every now and then, bud? I was before I made the move down south. Can't find the ice.
Not the ice down at Papa Smurfs.
Yeah.
As Bryce gets a 1, 2, 3 here in the top of the
You
floor.
get the 1, 2, 3 here in that floor.
The average dog only lives to be 10. That farmer's dog, we don't think that's long enough. That's why our food comes in personalized portions. Because a dog at a healthy weight can live a longer, happier life.
Life gives us enough to deal with, like doing your taxes, posting animals,
Oh, you're still trying to do the bigger thing, huh?
and of course, filing an insurance claim. Well, luckily, auto owners makes it easy. They pay what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
What is that smell? Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end of summer fun at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Hey, Mark, I'll be right back. Kenneth, if you were watching the
Did you know that every new Toyota
Nine
comes with
special
Toyota Care, a 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance? That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Come in today.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
Even when your room is 80 degrees, your bed can be 55. That's the Pod, a cooling cover that fits over your current mattress. It cools with water, not air, circulated through thin tubes to keep your body at the perfect temperature. Where other beds trap heat, the Pod removes it. The result? A 32% improvement in sleep quality, proven in clinical studies. What used to be hot 3 a.m. wake-ups is now steady, cooling comfort. Start sleeping cooler at biggsleep.com.
Atlanta Braves baseball is presented by Truist. White Sox by a penny, bottom of the fourth, bottom three in the order. Coming up for Atlanta, starting with Ozzie Albies. On the Papa Surfs website, Glenn, I see there is some merchandise available.
Yeah.
There's a sweet looking tank top that I think Frenchie would look good in at the pool.
Yeah.
Might have to hook him up with that.
Maybe Michelle's Jones out of the pool.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah, probably gonna make me get online and buy it.
I still think the burger looks pretty good, so next time I'm down on 30A, I'm stopping in.
All right.
Tell Tom sent you.
Yeah, exactly. We'll leave the light up for you. You guys remember, what was that, Motel 6? Yeah, I remember. Motel Bodef, Motel 6.
Excellent.
We'll leave the light up for you. You have to enter your room from the outside with an old-fashioned key, but we'll leave the light up for you. Ozzie singled in the second and stole the base.
things that Ethan Katz, the White Sox pitching coach, was saying about Shane Smith is he added his changeup this year. That was something that Ethan Katz wanted to add to his arsenal. Obviously, glad you had such an amazing changeup. So now it's a 5-pitch mix for him, and then he swapped his cutter for a slider, kind of reworked his arsenal. Ozzy's able to get that over the glove of Vargas, and Ozzy's going to dig for second. And he is in there with a double.
Good hustle there. Again, didn't hit it hard, so he knew with it kind of going that way. The outfielder happened to come that way. Good aggressiveness. Well, the ball Vargas could have possibly had, but just went right by him.
Yeah, looked like he either didn't see it or late reaction. Ozzy all laid out over there. And now off the bat of Alvarez, diving attempt and a catch is made and right by Talkman. That was a heck of a play, but he might have hurt his wrist. Got that wrist caught up on him a little bit. So the athletic trainer is starting to come out there. Talkman waved him off.
Pretty good play right here. That ball's sinking fast off Nacho's bat. Again, I think just with this wet turf, you're seeing that hand just dig in. Between yesterday and today, it's been a lot of rain.
Yeah. Robbed the hit, and now Nick Allen. Well, I was going to ask you for Smith. So first year in the duties, you're 25. You're working on that new changeup, swapping a cutter for a slider. Pretty difficult adjustment.
Well, I mean, there's a lot going on, right? I mean, it's not like you're trying to add one pitch. You know, they're adding a pitch, they're changing a pitch. I mean, there's a lot there. But I'll say this. I mean, both starters last night and tonight, they're not short on arsenal, right? And I think that for a lot of guys, that ends up what they end up doing as time goes on, as they start simplifying a little bit, maybe subtract one or two and find 3, maybe 4 that are really good instead of, 5 that are, sometimes good, sometimes not.
As we talked about last night with Spencer, and we were kind of talking about it before the game with breaking balls becoming so much more prevalent, but still that fastball and establishing that is so important. Smith certainly has the velocity. He's hit 98 a lot tonight. Nick Allen could not stop. Hard slider, and he's down on strikes. Jurickson Profar 0 for 2 tonight, riding a 17-game on-base streak. Nine homers for Profar since coming back from the suspension, and 3 of those in the last 2 games.
I've been one of his best fastballs of the night, location-wise.
Yeah, I'll tell you, that's
where's a pitcher? You got to take note of that, right? Profar jumped out of there like that ball was going to hit him. It was on the inside third. So it tells you got a lot more room to go in there. Profar hammers this. You better get it up there. How far for Profar? That far to the chop house. He's got 4 homers in the last 3 games. Well, I think Smith was seeing the same thing we were seeing, but unfortunately, he didn't get in the middle.
Exactly. We saw last night on that home run trying to front door that 2-seam right there and did not get it in. He deposited almost the same pitch he hit out last night.
Yeah.
That was a long ways.
Yeah.
Home run.
That was just
The chop house. Olsen.
Michael the zone he is in the jersey. Profar right now is riding the heater as well.
That was 4 for number 7.
437 feet to the check house.
437 feet to the damn chopper. Holy ball.
And then Matt Olson sends the fastball up the middle for a solid single.
I just think with it being so hot and humid too, it's just a good time to hit right now. They're sort of squaring up pretty good now.
And now Ronald Acuna Jr. We're starting to move around a little bit in that White Sox bullpen.
Well, those numbers you showed were alarming when you talk about a young guy and pitching. His last, 8 starts we looked at, I think, one at.
Yeah, over 70 already.
Yeah.
Well, it's real, right? You get to this point in the season, you've never worked this many rounds. Yeah. Profar admiring his swing. So let me do that in slow-mo. That one got a good piece of carroll behind the plate. Ronald going to check on it. Hit the protector, but obviously got him pretty good. He's in some pain.
He got the inside of the protector, and there's not as much meat there.
He's in some pain.
Young 22-year-old catcher from Cuba. Debuted back in mid-April, splitting time back there with fellow rookie catcher Kyle Teal.
Yeah.
Acuna lifts it out of play.
Acuna lifts it out of play. I'll be right back. I'm going to take a shower.
Acuna in the air to deep right. Talkman in front of the wall, and he has enough room. With 2-run homers that buoyed the Atlanta offense tonight. It was Harris in the first. It's Profar in the fourth for his 4th in 3 games.
Summer's almost over.
Well, there's lots of endless summer fun. Toyota's National Sales Event.
Go on! Yes. Back right. Then he drops back and he flips him right down the middle. Well
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm in today.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
You ready to meet the latest addition to the family? The money you saved us with auto owners helped make it all possible. It really is the best thing that's ever happened.
Excuse me?
Third best thing.
Third best thing, auto owners offers a variety of discounts for life, home, car, and business insurance because they think the more you protect, the more you should save. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent.
Wow, that
Auto owners make
nice
sense.
too.
Check this out.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the
Right.
pulse of those who never stop getting the job done, or the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up the summer of no limits, and American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
These days, you got two choices: buying a new car or making the one you got run like you. That's why we have thousands of ASE certified technicians that help you get it.
The fifth inning is presented by Audi. Atlanta reclaiming the lead on the profile homer. So 4-3, and Bryce Elder now working with a lead out there. Brooks Baldwin playing third base tonight. See how young he looks as he gets asked all the time if he's really 25. Just turned 25 last week. People never believe it. Going back to the bench here, Slider. We talked about that pitch earlier from Elder. Looked pretty good right there.
Yeah, good finish on that. And see, that's the one that's so effective to lefties for me because most of the time you're used to that ball coming into you to get it. And that one just kind of tumbles down and sometimes even away from the hitter.
There's that two-seamer into a righty here in Chase Feindraw. Got a gift. First time that Bryce Elder has faced the White Sox. That one is going to get by. Olsen trying to get over there, but it's going to be a single for Chase Feindraw.
Those are the ones that I'm guessing are so frustrating as a pitcher because you make them, I mean, perfect. Yeah, but that's just low and off. I mean, down his knuckles and, yeah.
So is that one where you tip your cap or you want to throw your cap at it?
You want to throw your cap at it, tip it out.
Top of the order, Talkman. As he tries to get there, he cannot. Feindraw knows about Acuna's arm. He's not going to try to go to third.
That's so funny because those are ground balls just for years. All we saw was the second baseman right there, right? Uh-huh. It's totally opened that hole up for much like that. That's if the infield like that plays fast here in Atlanta, just scoots right through.
So 2-on, 1 out for Vargas. And 3 straight hits. Feindraw is going to be way home. Right at the plate. Ball is dropped. And Feindraw is able to score.
Oh, but trying to reach for it as it slowed up after that last bounce. But he dropped it.
I think he had him too if he got it clean.
Yeah, that throw's going to beat him. Just little to the side and try to kind of get back and tag him where he had it. Hits on 3 straight pitches, and then last one ties the game at 4. Profar had the 2-run homer. He almost got the runner at the plate, but not to be. Wydroff will keep hammering that gum over there in the dugout. Little lazy fly to shallow center. Michael spraying in, gets there. And that big swing at the back foot might go a little bit, but they have a lot of ground to make the play. Now you got 2 outs in the cleanup man, Lenine Sosa coming to the plate. It is 17th homer of the season yesterday. That is the most for the White Sox this year. They did not hit many homers before the break, but since the All-Star break, they got 48 home runs. That is second most in baseball, surprisingly, especially given the 45-80 record. Only the Phillies have hit more homers since the Midsummer Classic. Sosa broke his back. Bryce has 3 strikeouts tonight. He's not going to get another one here. Try to score the run from third. They will. Acuna fires to third base. Now runners at second and third. And back and forth we go here. Game 2 of this series. Now the White Sox lead again. That's a good piece of hitting there. Slider didn't quite finish where Bryce wanted it, but stayed on it and drove it the opposite way. A good piece of hitting. Bryce got the strikeout to start the inning, then that weak single down the first base line, and then Tauchman just fouled the right spot with his grounder. Snowballed from there. Now, big spot here for Benintendi. Big difference between him getting a hit, making it 7-4. Bryce getting out of this at 5-4. Four-pitch walk. They are loaded for Luis Robert Jr. Connor Siebold is up for Atlanta. Will be his brace if and when he comes into this ball game. Rick Credit says his piece, and we'll see how Elder deals with Luis Robert Jr. Yeah, the base open there, Benintendi left-hander. That was kind of the intentional walk. Now you got to get this guy. He has gotten him twice tonight, 0 for 2. But Elder, 6 straight balls. That one's in there. 2-seamer, 2 balls, 1 strike. Talked about Luis Robert Jr. yesterday about that great 23 season he had when he was finally fully healthy, but he's not been able to duplicate those numbers since. And he did have a homer yesterday. And he has been hitting much better since the calendar flipped to July. Two from Elder. Well, hit hard, but he's ahead of it. They throw a couple of 2-seamers. He throws in that changeup and gets hit hard. What's he thinking here, Glad?
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing that 2-seamer in on the hands again.
Oh, there you go. No, says Gabe Morales. A little bit downstairs, 3-2.
Took it back to her and freezing.
Right on the border.
Okay, going all the way last time.
Big pitch here. And it finds the bat of Robert Jr. Another payoff pitch. Line drive that is right on the line. It's fair. And they are going to clear the bases. 3 RBI double for Luis Robert Jr. And a big 5-run fifth for the White Sox. That is going to be the last pitch that Bryce Elder throws here tonight. Alvarez did everything he could, but it clears the bases, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Nah, this is my mic check. And mix all of it. They brag about intelligence, but no way they can predict my next move. Can yours phone do that?
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end of summer fun. Toyota's National Sales Event.
Yes.
Daddy drops back and he flips it on right down the middle. So done.
No, this one's great. Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm in for that.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
I got one for you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
You're black, white, and dented all over.
I give up.
Company truck.
Yeah, it's bad.
But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim and can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pay what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you. That's simple human sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
The average dog only lives to be 10. At the farmer's dog, we don't think that's long enough. That's why our food comes in personalized portions.
Braves debut here for Connor Siebold, someone on the bullpen, 29 years old. The Tampa Bay Rays just designated him for assignment on August 8th. The Braves call him up today. He's had 3 games this year at the big league level with Tampa Bay, but now his first with Atlanta. Edgar Caro is the 9th White Sox player to come to the plate. And a tough 5th that sent Elder out of this ball game. In on the hands and out of play. Give it to the young man.
Lee Coleman, president of 400 Club down there, giving that kid ball. Job, Wayne.
And other people.
Yeah.
Oh! Full count 3-2. Most of Connor Siebold's big league experience came in 23 with Colorado, 27 games, 13 starts that year, including one here in Atlanta. Strictly a reliever this year, and he's walking the first guy he sees in a Braves uniform, sending Caro down to first base. Baldwin trying to add to this big inning. The White Sox already here in Atlanta have put up 13 runs last night, 8 more today. 21 total in less than 14 innings. Goldman started this inning by striking out against Elder. It all started so innocently, but 5 have scored since. He puts it on the ground to Nick Allen. Allen wins the foot race to second base. 5 home in the 5th for the Sox.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of endless summer fun. Toyota's national sales event.
Yes. Danny drops back and he flips it on right down the middle. Well done. You know this one's for you.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm into that.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
Life gives us enough to deal with. Like doing your taxes. Hosting in-laws.
Oh, you're still trying to do the beer thing.
And of course, filing an insurance claim. But luckily, auto owners makes it easy. They pay what they owe, without any hassle. That's simple common sense. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
What is that smell?
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done, or the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up the summer with no limits, and American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
The 5th inning is presented by Audi. Bananas are fired up. 5 seconds, 3 powered by Google Cloud. Michael Harris his homer from back in the 1st inning.
There's nothing better when you hit one to dead center like that. You stay behind it beautifully, 421 feet. Well, second half, he's whatever he did in the All-Star break, if he's not in the game next year, do the same thing.
Exactly. Oh, Val's family. Hear that. Kevin and Zach. Our great stage manager, Val Burrell, her husband, all-time scout for the White Sox. We still love him.
You know, Zach's the one I'm disappointed with.
Because he's wearing the White Sox.
Yeah, I thought he could stand up a little more.
Well, support his dad a little, you know. Told he's wearing Braves boxers. So just to even things out. Ground ball to first, and Michael Harris is human. 1 for 3 tonight.
Cool, Zach's got big. I wonder if he could take Kevin out on the fight.
I think that's still give the edge to Papa Bear.
Yeah.
Good match. Yeah. Kevin's a savvy veteran.
Hey, I always wanted that clap. Could your boys take you?
No. No. Not yet.
Right, yeah.
They're getting there. First, you still got a little time, so you have to worry about that.
Yeah, I think Camden, he might be ready to give me a run for my money.
A lot of energy coming out of that one, I know.
Yeah, yes. Preschool could not go back soon enough.
Marcel, a walk and a ground out tonight. These are Yellowwood bringing the lumber feature. Look at the last 10 games for Ozuna. Marcel Ozuna lifts it out to left center field. And the track out the wall, and the catch is made by Luis Robert Jr.
Close but no cigar. Ball carried a long way, but it did sound like that flipped off the bat. But again, the way the ball's flying right now, man, this humidity. Almost. Now Shane Smith, chance to get through 5 innings here after his team got him a 5 spot at the top of this frame. So with Shane Smith being a Rule 5 draft pick last year and then making the All-Star team in that same year, he's only the second player ever to do that. Incredibly rare. Dan Uggla, of course, former Brave, did it in 2006 with Miami. Shane Smith gets through 5 with his team up 4.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end of summer fun. Toyota's National Sales Event.
Yes. Daddy drops back and he flips it on right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's great.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm in for that.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done, where the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up a summer of no limits, and American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
I got one for you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
It's black, white, and dented all over.
I give up.
Company truck. Yeah, it's bad.
But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim and can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pay what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you. That's simple human sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
Pampers Swaddlers mantiene a tu bebé 3 veces más seco para que tu bebé se sienta cómodo y seco todo el año.
Well, as we mentioned earlier tonight, Matt Olson will take over 12th place, sole possession of it in the consecutive games played streak tonight, passing Pete Rose. And look, it's always impressive if you're playing this many consecutive games. And guys, take a look inside these streaks compared to Pete and Dale Murphy. Matt Olson, I mean, he really hasn't gotten off the field. He's played over 300 more innings than Pete Rose, over 100 more than Dale Murphy had in their streaks, and only one game he didn't start. And that was back in September of 2022. Austin Riley was the first, and Orlando Arcia at third. I asked Matthew what was going on, why we didn't line up that day. He said, honestly, I think I was just not getting it. He's cold. Neil Bench. Well, we try to polish things up here sometimes. It's incredible, though. We talk about it a lot with Matt. And another legend passed, so congratulations to him.
Used to laugh with that when they'd say, yeah, Bobby's giving you a day off. It's like Chipper gets days off your bench.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he does not want you in this lineup today.
And it's funny, too, guys. Matt said the plan was not for him to end the game at some point. He only ended the game because the Braves had a late lead, it was tight, and they wanted a defensive replacement. But it wasn't as if they were committed to keep that streak going themselves. So we almost didn't have the streak continuing. We want Matt Olson in on both plays here to start the sixth.
We talked a lot about what makes guys valuable in this game, and obviously numbers and tangibles, but being able to post as a manager, every day I don't have to worry about who I'm writing in there. It's one of the greatest gifts there is.
Glad when you were playing and Cal broke the record, did you appreciate at the time how amazing that was?
Probably Yeah, I mean, to some extent, obviously, but I don't think you really can appreciate it until you start to really kind of dive in and think about what that really entails. You know, I mean, it's just the more you think about it, it's just mind blowing.
Well, just the fact that, one time, like, guy lets a two-seamer away, right? And it hits you in the hand. You know how many times he was hitting the hand? It just never got you in a spot to break. So, obviously, you got to be tough as nails. Because there's numerous teams, I guarantee it's like, yeah, I don't want to play or you post, but there's a lot of luck in that, too, man.
Yeah. We talked about it before, but that night that he broke the record at Camden Yards, stopped the game, he made the victory lap. That was one of the coolest moments in the history of baseball.
So he went deep that game too, right?
Yeah. Left center.
You didn't face him much with no interleague back then, like until late.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I probably had to face him, but I don't honestly don't remember. Chan's on it. Yeah, looking it up. He's probably 3 for 3 out. Maybe. Ronald sprinting. Cannot get there. Trying to get to second. And the throw late, so Vargas will get a double out of it.
Just one of those bad looks again, just slicing right on the line. And the other thing right now, usually you see Ronald play a little more in, but the way the ball's flying right now, you have to back up a little bit and respect that as an outfielder.
That allows Vargas his second hit of the night, and now here's Kyle Teal, who had a 2 RBI double back to the third. Cal Ripken Jr. gets Tom Glavine 0 for 4 with a strikeout.
Give me some, Thomas. He said it all going out of the police swinger, didn't he? I'm like,
Thinking I should have taken the night off that night. Heads up. Everybody's okay. .47, and they cleaned it up after Wiley spilled the mustard and pickle on there.
Yeah, that monsoon we had today quite hot too.
That's a good point. Took that hot pepper down.
Yeah, the wife wasn't happy about that. You know, she wants to talk to Wiley? She does. She wants to give him a piece of her mind. We should patch her in.
Get in line of the people that want to get on Wiley. I want to publicly apologize to the Glavine family, and particularly it's not a lie. You know me and one good cut his mic.
One and two from Siegel. Kyle Teal, first round pick by the Red Sox back in 2023 after a big career at the University of Virginia. Highly regarded prospect. The trade from Boston last year at the deadline of that Air Crochet deal. Tries to go the other way, but it's stopped. In Boston, they had all that young talent. Roman Anthony, Christian Campbell, Marcelo Meyer. They had Teal in that group as well, but they parted ways with them last year. right field toward the chop house, and it gets up there barely. 2-run homer. This onslaught of offense for the Chicago White Sox continuing here in Atlanta.
It's a theme we've seen from last night to this night. Just these off-speed pitches right now are just up in the zone, and right now these hitters are not missing it for the White Sox.
Tough for the Braves. Came home riding high off that great road trip and 5 straight wins. But the White Sox hitting the ball in this 2-game stretch as well as they have all season. They're putting up 23 runs here against Atlanta. Since the All-Star break, 49 homers, 2 behind the Phillies. This guy responsible for quite a few of those homers in Lenine Sosa. Braves do have Dane Dunning getting ready. Both of these guys, Seabold and Dunning, called up today. Struck him out on the sweeper.
You're having a career season thus far, Libra, but you also need to get some much deserved rest. Taking an occasional day to recharge will help you stay focused on the stretch run. You'll toe the rubber stronger than ever and ready to shove.
Summer's almost over.
Well, there's lots of end of summer fun at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Yes. Back right. Yeah, he drives back and he flips him right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's great.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm in for that.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
I'm certain it's level 5. Are you for infants? Sure. I'm certain it's level 5.
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4 infants. Your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients.
Xfinity e-break. Both Casey cuts #2 prospect going Hoplo for his first career homer. Patty the Cubs lead. And somebody beat the Milwaukee Brewers. Breaking news, 6-4. They're playing another game right now, but the Cubs won game 1 today. That's a heck of a beard out there.
Yeah.
How many years does that take? Fresh, you should try an off-season beer.
I did it once for the playoffs in 2010 when I went to the World Series with the Rangers. I did not hit as long.
You were ready.
Like it.
Yeah. So as soon as the series was over, that was gone.
It was. Took me about 20 minutes, slowly getting it. It's not like you did. Remember game 1 of the World Series where in first I had country gravy hanging from it.
Nice.
Yeah. Especially when like yesterday it was 95 degrees. That cannot be cut.
No. Carroll's had a tough night back there. Says he's okay. Shane Smith getting a strikeout here against Ozzie Albies. It's a quick message from
No matter what life throws your way, once you'll be there, you're knocking it out of the park. Getting you back home safe and sound. That's life with Alpha Insurance.
Alpha was excited to get in there.
They catch Alpha.
It's all right. I don't know if they bring Smith back out for the 6th, but this big lead, 6 runs, so he's going to try to get through another inning. And remember last night, both bullpens, quite a bit of work.
Yeah, I was a little surprised they set him out there, getting out. Cautious they have been with him, but I'm sure,
To your point,
see if we can't get one more out of him and shorten that game for the back end of the bullpen.
it's the first time since June 10th that he has gone past the 5th inning.
Maybe that's why they're doing it. Give them a confidence boost. And you also never know. Innings shut down at some point.
Gets ahead of Nacho Alvarez 1-2. Talking about facial hair, Bryce Sinker shaved the goatee. He's clean shaven over there now.
Change it up.
Yeah. After yesterday.
Yeah. Flush the system.
Such a strange game yesterday. Nacho soft roller to Sosa, 2 down. Six in a row set down for Shane Smith. They'll try to make it 7 in a row here against Nick Allen. A lot of similarities between the two pitchers, both 25, both somewhat of a long shot. Bryce certainly drafted a lot higher. Smith wasn't drafted, but both of these guys making an all-star game early in their career. But tonight, Smith is on the better end of the stick here.
Come on, Blaine.
Pitches.
It's kind of full.
Ground ball diving, stopped by Maidron. Bang, bang, play, and they got it. Wow. Excellent from Chase Maidron to help Shane Smith get through 6 innings, and the Braves are not going to challenge him.
Boy, they're not going to challenge him.
Well, Nick Allen has done this to a lot of other people, and of course,
5-1 to 15 for the Outsiders. I only missed one inning. Two actually. It was missing.
Yes. Daddy drops back and he flips it on right down the middle. Well done.
No, this one's great. Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm into that.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
Auto owners, insure your car because some people never learn to park.
Auto owners thinks the more you protect, the more you should save.
Auto owners pay what they owe without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
That's simple human sense.
That's simple human sense.
Dominicano, baby. Yo me siento bien orgulloso de ser dominicano, ¿verdad? Porque los dominicanos no ser humanos que nos lo buscamos donde sea.
Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places. By the All South Highway Safety Team, always wear your seatbelt. And also by Racetrack, proud hometown partner of the Atlanta Braves. There are 2-run homers for Atlanta. That second was by Park with the Braves up 4-3, but unfortunately since then 7 unanswered for the White Sox. Dane Dunning is coming on for the 7th inning. We're called today for his second time here this year with Atlanta. Last time he pitched for the Braves was on July 31st against Cincinnati.
How was that 8th inning, right, partner?
Yeah,
you were a part of.
Yep, and he struggled in that, sat down, and now he's back up. But a good start here as he takes Benintendi down quickly. Remember, Dunning, a guy who can fill a long relief role. He's a former starter. So he can give you 2 or 3 out of the bullpen if and when needed. And that might be what they're thinking tonight, depending on his pitch count and how the rest of this game goes. Rick Credit still has his goatee. Break him up. Down goes Luis Robert Jr. Back-to-back strikeouts for Dunning. Oh, Jared Stumble will take it.
Doug Eggs is an old school umpire. And the score starts to get here, and strike zone can expand. And he didn't call that one.
Lock out. Doug Stradigic to the stretch. After one more out, tonight that'll be fueled by Georgia Natural Gas. Lauren Jabard, Charlie Culberson on the 7th inning stretch tonight. They're not singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." They're going to be there as part of the Georgia Natural Gas event. Although I'd like to hear Lauren and Charlie sing the 7th inning stretch. I think that's how they should start the stretch tonight. told Lauren consent. Prove it. Lauren, prove it. This is your chance tonight to show that you are the next Mariah Carey. We're off to
Who would? Oh, come.
The Stretch is fueled by Georgia Natural Gas. Live the hero with G&G.
The Georgia Natural Gas, Lauren Jabbar here, Charlie Rose, and I feel like I was challenged there. Maybe you'll get something at the end of it. But first, let's talk about Dirksen Profile and Michael Harris.
Yeah.
They're having not just a heck of a series, but a heck of a couple weeks. 12-game hitting streak now for Michael Harris and for Profile. 18-game on base streak.
Yeah, it's been great to see and to see Profile again step into that leadoff spot. It's kind of tough shoes to fill, right? With Ronald Acuna being there for all these years. He's just swinging a hot bat. Michael Harris just looks so comfortable in the box. Both of them have been doing great. Both of them with two-run homers tonight. So it's been awesome.
And Dirksen Profile, 3 consecutive games, Charlie, with home runs. That's tough to do.
Yeah, they're trying to sneak fastballs inside behind him. And he's just a good fastball hitter. He stays quiet and just reacts to that pitch inside. And he's doing a great job.
And look for Harris, 1.157 OPS since the All-Star break. That's pretty good since the last time I checked. Now take me out to the ball game.
No, thank you.
It's simple. With great rates that can save you money.
Yeah, that too.
You can help make Georgia a place to cheer about for generations to come. Sign up at gng.com. It's that simple.
All I'm going to say is Lauren Jabbar is far braver than me. Well done, Lauren. As far as the Braves go, Dirksen Profar leading off here in the bottom of the 7th. Guys, I called it Tim Myers and asked about Profar so far this month. He made a couple of points. One, I think Dirksen has benefited from consistent advance here in July 4th. You know, he didn't play the first half of the season. And secondly, he's got a real knack for fighting off pitchers' pitches with 2 strikes. We talk about it all the time. Finding a way to stay in at bat long enough for a pitcher to make a mistake. And you feel like that's one of the reasons not only Profar is walking so much, but also want to be able to hit with a little more power. A lot of power over these last 3 games now. The 4 homers, and you mentioned the walks. 26 of them since the All-Star break, most in baseball. And he will lead off here at the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Gilbert coming on after Shane Smith goes 6 for the White Sox. I got to give Lauren Jabbar her credit. She was willing to sing there. I apologize, Lauren, for putting you on the spot, but you delivered. You came through. And we'll see if the record deal comes through.
Sorry, Lonnie.
Strike 1.
We have reached 200 bags of Cracker Jacks on these fans. Yeah, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, labor and fix it.
God.
I think everybody got 5 bags down there. Profar is going to send this foul.
Foul ball. Oh, 2 count.
Sharp grounder.
Sharp grounder.
It's such a good play to end the 6th. He was trying to make another good play there, but that one got away from him.
That's that tough one. He's got a backhand, get rid of it all the way with Profar running. See how he kind of comes up on it, doesn't stay through it.
Split time between second base and shortstop. But unable to come up with that one, and now here's Matt Olson.
Here's Matty O.
And Olson.
Olson.
3-hit night for him.
3-hit night for him.
Here comes Atlanta.
Here comes Atlanta.
A couple times we thought we were out of the ball game, and next thing you know, the time run was up in the 8th inning. So. And you're probably the order right now. These are guys that have been delivering this last 2 weeks.
And that's been the Braves has scored the second most runs in baseball behind Milwaukee. So this offense we know is capable. Well, that lights your shoe up.
I think throwing all those Cracker Jacks, I was pushing off a little bit. That little crack.
Okay. Ball on time.
That's it. They just don't make those product shoes like they used to.
And listen, Jeff, I'm not coming out of the game.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Contact product.
Ground ball through the right side.
RBI single.
It's 10-5.
Into 5.
Yeah, put a pretty big picture right here. You guys keep this one moving. Yeah, let's try to get back in the game. You're off the big long ball, different stuff, but moving guys, keeping that line moving now.
They don't want the long ball yet. That's not a rally for them. Or if you get a little closer.
Get 2 more guys on the inside.
Yeah.
Ethan Katz out. We're going to get Piguero throwing. He just got called up today. Fresh arm for the bullpen. Michael Harris, the home run back in the first, and a couple of ground outs since then. 1 for 3. And a lefty here in Gilbert, acquired from the Phillies over the offseason, been on and off the active roster a couple of times this year. But his numbers going back to the middle of June have been really solid. He's been one of the best starters out of that bullpen over the last couple of months. They got Michael to expand on the sweeper. To the second baseman, Sosa. And that will move the runners over. 1 down. See what the Big Bear does here with 2 and
Let's see what the Big Bear does here.
That could change where the Big Bear comes up. Be shocked if they let this matchup happen.
They will not let it happen. Will Venable is thinking what you are thinking, Jeffrey. It's going to be Piguero against Ozuna when we get back.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end of summer fun at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Yellow! Yes. Alright! Then he drops back and he flips one right down the middle. Oh, nice. Oh, no, this one's for me.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm into that.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done, where the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up the summer of no limits, and merited legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy.
Atlanta Braves baseball is brought to you by the Georgia Lottery. Today could be the day. And also by Roots to Go. Don't miss the Labor Day
Ba-bam.
sale. Let's take a look at our Xfinity line. Look down. Out of the little Joe Wiffle Ball field here at Truist Park. How cute is she? Future lefty star of the softball about it.
I I'll be right back here.
Let's see what the Braves can do here with 1 out, 2 in scoring position. Pivotal turning to Elvis Peguero, just recalled today. Was a regular the last couple of years in the pen for Milwaukee, but just his second appearance since being designated for assignment by Milwaukee.
Pitchers literally 50% of the time secret slider. Now you got a time pitch violation, so you got 1 count.
I couldn't hear that. That's what Doug Eddie said.
That's what he whispered.
Okay. All right, 1-0. Big Bear starts ahead.
I love that he gave him a violation. Rama wasn't even out at second base.
Exactly. Yeah. Wasn't even close on second base. And now 3-0. First base is open. You've got Drake Baldwin on deck. Peguero deals, and he walks him on 4 straight. Technically 3 straight, but with the violation. And now Drake Baldwin with a big opportunity here in the 7th. And he's due 0 for 8 in the series. I haven't said that much about Drake this year. Five comeback wins since August 7th. 36 runs, 6th inning or later. Peguero cannot find the strike zone.
Well, look at this. Your Drake here. I'm not saying you have to take this pitch right here, but it got to be middle, something you want to draw it. You got, come on, Rose. That pitch is really going close.
So Ethan Katz, another visit from the 42-year-old pitching coach.
Bases loaded. And on. Hey, come on in, everybody.
2-0.
2-0. Go. Inside. Be right back.
Just mix it up.
Yeah.
Well, Venables like, well, he's got to face one more.
That is outside. He is yet to throw a strike. A run comes home, and the tying run is coming into play.
And 6.
Nervous moments for Will Venable over there.
Well, Venable.
Comes up now.
Ball. No strike right there. Who's the ADI that was been ball? Boom, bum, 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 boom. Boom, bum, 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 boom, boom. Elvis line drive into left center field. 2, come on home. Hamlin Hank lead is going to closer to 10-8. You don't know who Hamlin Hank is.
see if he takes it simple. He calls it out, I'll be a double play instead of he runs it. Yeah, stay through it. Back up the middle. Big hit. Keep that line moving, like you said. 3-hit night for Ozzy.
3-hit night for Ozzy.
It's feeling a lot like last time. I think we'll see why they wanted that starter to go another inning. Yeah. Smith got through 6, and now the bullpen shaky.
Strike right there. Two on, one out. Nacho swing and a miss for a strike. Man.
So he will hit for Nick Allen. Right now, Alvarez trying to protect here. Down 0-2.
Down 0-2. Checking over on Ozzy. Crowd is going boo you. Safe. 10-9.
Let's actually look at it, but it appeared that Nacho Alvarez beat that out. Kind of like the Patriots. Now it's that point of right when you see it, you think I can get past it, then you realize you can't. I mean, we didn't have to hit the ground, but good hustle by Nacho. And that matrix move is ultimately the difference. You're right, Frenchie. So 10-9.
10-9.
Pitcher coming up, and a new pitcher is going to be coming on for the Chicago White Sox.
Bam, 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 bam. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, 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 oh,
Starts herself down,
oh,
yet still
oh,
lose weight.
oh.
A breakthrough health and weight loss shake increases your metabolism.
All right.
Lose weight in a whole new way.
I'll be right back.
Natural, supports healthy blood sugar levels, and it's diabetic friendly. Almazet helps you lose double the weight compared to other diets. Be like that and get the unfair weight loss advantage with Almazet. Go online now to get started with Almazet.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I'm just looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made these $15 bills. You know, screen, and saves you money. Maybe my face is on it. Maybe the back of my head is gone. But it turns out that's very legal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial here. And now I have a lot of carrot in
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end of summer fun at Toyota's National Sales Event.
Go! Yes. All right. Daddy draws back and he flips one right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's for me.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect.
Great storming back here in the 7th. Time run at first base. Now Tyler Alexander is coming on to try to get the third out here in this 7th inning. 7 years in the bigs, mostly with Detroit for Tyler Alexander, and he faces the pitch hitter Vidal Bruján. First pitch is bounced foul. We've played less than 16 innings in this series. There have been 41 runs and 55 hits.
So pitchers might want to call in sick tomorrow. Saying,
Tom might get a couple of them.
Alvarez big turn, and he'll come to Bryce. Well, Bryce is batted around with a 7th hitter.
It's all just like a beach ball. These centers right now, man.
Yeah. A lot of them are. Center cuts, middle. Been a lot of that. Feel like you're back at 38. Well, Jerickson Profar now from the right side with a chance to tie this game or give Atlanta the lead. Oh, 1 from Alexander. Missed outside. Profar started this inning with a single. Throw down to first and hold back there. Ruhan is out at first base to end the threat. But the Braves do score 5 times. Would it have been more? Not to be after Ruhan gets thrown out at first.
It's another rivalry series presented by Booking.com.
Strike three call.
Such a beautiful story. Book your rivalry game accommodations at Booking.com.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end of summer fun. Toyota's National Sales Event.
Go! Yes. Danny drops back and he flips it right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's for you.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm into that.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go.
Places. There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done. Where the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures. Trucks as dependable as the people who drive them. EVs to charge up the summer of no limits. And American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I'm just looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made these $15 bills. You know, screen, and saves you money. Maybe my face is on it. The back of my head is fun. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial here. And now I have
Well, could these be the next great pediatricians here at Kaiser Permanente in Atlanta? What a few youngsters tonight at the ballpark. Oh, don't think there's any pediatricians.
Yeah, I think that those two have a chance. They're just close.
Couple happy Burrell men over there. Dylan Lee in the game, and Curtis Meade pitch hitting and skying it to left. And there's one away to the 8th there. Ruhan stays in the game at short for Atlanta. Well, if it was 10-4 still, Dane Dunning would still be out there. But now the ball game is close, and so Dylan Lee gets the call.
Oh, Dylan Lee gets the call. Strike one. Ball out. We're the one Cubs. Five, 1, 7 for the Blaze batting.
The lead getting ahead of my draft 1-2. On a couple of bounces, Nacho Alvarez. Clean throw. 2 down.
2 down.
Quick message from Kia. Top of the order, Mike Talkman.
Mike Talkman.
Wonder how our good friend Joey Swearingen is doing tonight now that she's back scoring the game from home.
She's had to do a lot of riding tonight.
She's worn out.
So he walks around last night and then coming home tonight.
I had to sharpen her pencil a few times. Good call. There you go. There we go. Yeah, Joanne, if you weren't with us yesterday, was at her first game here. Long-time fan at 90 years old. Joanne, hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast.
Yeah.
Try to get you a comeback win, Joanne.
Yes. I like our chances. Not going to lie.
We got the last AB.
Yep.
That's what's important right now.
Michael Harris hardly had to move. Good inning for David Lee. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, going to the ninth. I mean, bottom of the eighth.
Once we finish the race, we're immediately reviewing animations.
Hey, if you're watching that, let me come. Dang it.
Having that agility and speed for the team is absolutely critical.
Summer's almost over.
Well, there's lots of end of summer fun. Toyota's National Sales Day.
If you're watching the Pete McDivitt show, come on over.
Danny drops back and he flips one right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's great.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm into that.
Great job, rookie.
Toyota, let's go places.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done, or the party started. With SUVs for life's adventures, trucks as dependable as the people who drive them, EVs to charge up a summer of no limits, and American legends that need no introduction. This summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Jurickson Profar leading off the bottom of the 8th, and he hit the homer back in the 4th inning. That at the time gave the Braves a 4-3 lead. A lot has changed since then, but it's our T-Mobile coverage cam.
Go out, sit right up. Come on, chop up there, chop.
There has.
It wasn't something like last night. He limited it twice last night.
Meade stays in over at third.
Yeah.
Strike to Profar.
Doesn't strike the profile.
5 in the 7th for Atlanta. What will the 8th bring?
5 in the 7th for the Birds. What will the 8th have? Ball tie.
Wins in baseball here in the month of August. The Braves have another one up this week.
7 so far for the Braves this month.
The Brewers Brewers, the only team that has more than Atlanta. They've got 8 comeback wins this month. Three balls and a strike.
3 balls and a strike. Speaking of the Bulls, I'm going to check them.
Header. 26 homers, 87 runs batted in for Yelich. He's up there with one. He's retired 11 straight. Since Southfield's infield hit in the second inning.
Yeah.
And 7 of those have come on 3 pitches or fewer. He's been very economical. Only good thing about last inning maybe is he's sat for 20 minutes. Watch the pitching change and a review.
3 hits and a run for the Cubs in the 5th.
All the way out to the wall before a clean.
It's a good sign to see it coming.
Still 10-9. Matt Olson, line of the left center. Up against the wall. Olson with another double. Time on the go ahead is at second inning.
Yes, they will.
That's when you know you're in those situations.
Yeah, pick your points. Now you got Harris coming up.
Now you got Harris coming up.
A 2-run homer back in the first inning for Michael. He has grounded out 3 times since. He comes up here with the bases loaded.
Money Mike. Bunt! Out at home.
Wow. I'm stunned, guys.
I got nothing for you guys.
Yeah, that's where you'd like to be able to get inside somebody's head and wonder or ask, what did you see?
He's been arguably the hottest hitter in baseball. That's the first out. We'll be back in a moment.
The season ensues. You don't know. But you're more than ready. You've got new buy next.
Oh boy.
So you can know them now. You buy next now or you're in blue.
It's another 5-only series presented by Booking.com.
Summer's almost over.
For the live event is summer fun. Toyota's National Sales Event.
Yeah. Daddy drops back and so bad.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year, 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. It's the best you can expect from Toyota. Toyota, let's go places.
Seems like we pay. Seems like we play so.
Well, actually,
Seems like schedule a 6 in this.
Can confirm. Very easy.
Seems like use for free and extra place right at your home.
Before we get back to the action here in the 8th, a quick word for Delta.
From Brace Country to the world. Delta, official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
All right, here we go. Thanks to Jewish, Stephen Wilson is on. Marcelo Zuna at the plate. Ball and away. Stephen Wilson has had a solid year, but he did give up 2 on Sunday in Kansas City. And we gets off the inside part of the play, 2-0. All these guys that have come on out of the bullpen and had trouble getting ahead of these hitters.
I think I've seen more 2 tonight than I've seen in a long time.
Here we go again. Off the end of the bat. Is there room over there? There it is. So the failed bunt attempt had a foul problem on a 2-0 count, and the White Sox flirting with the chance of getting out of this. Drake Baldwin will try to prevent that. Baldwin came up last inning with the bases loaded, drew a walk, and got an RBI out of it. Two and 0. Here we go again. Well, you will tell the boy you get that innings right.
Wilson wasn't out. He didn't know where it was.
The Braves have taken the lead in the 8th. And back up.
Wilson wasn't out. He didn't know where it was.
Dun. Bases loaded. Whoa. Oakland. Braves take the lead to drive. 10, 11. Braves take the lead. Hamlin Hank in the way. Come on. Braves country. Come on in. You're watching the Pete McGibbon show. Baldwin.
Caught that, tried to catch it on the side. You almost wonder if he was thinking up there with his wrist when he had.
The frustration out there. The endowment catcher there could not come up with that one. The Braves scored 7 unanswered.
Right. And 7. All unanswered.
What a crazy start to this series between last night at 13-9 White Sox and now tonight 11-10 Atlanta. 7 unanswered runs. Ozzie has had a great night. 3 hits, a couple of runs driven in. It is 2-1.
2-1. Ozzie got underneath of it. Sosa.
The series when we get back.
It's another rivalry series.
I'll be right back.
Summer's almost over.
Well, there's lots of end of summer fun. Toyota's National Sales Event.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the best you could expect from Toyota.
I'm in for that.
Toyota, let's go places.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done. We started. With SUVs from trucks as dependable as the people who drive them. East to charge up the summer of the limits. And American this summer, Chevy drives America. Chevrolet. Let's drive.
Bryce Elder is on out of the pen to try to get the save. So, nice quick work here. He's got 2, 3, 4 in the order. Starting with Vargas. First. Throw far back. He's hit. A scary out, but an out. Remember, it was just last week in New York the Braves got down 6-0 and came back to win. Tonight, down 10-4 going to the 7th. Scoring the last 7 runs here. Done now. The 23-year-old rookie Kyle T with the plate, and he's down quickly on 2.
Rick would not look at his mask off for a while.
Trying to make sure Doug's ready, but that was great. Laugh about it. Left center, Harris spreading over. He's back. 2 hard hit balls with the bottom line. 2 outs. The cleanup hitter, Lenny Sosa. Chicago's home run leader this year. You got to be careful with him. Inside with the 2-seamer. Bryce Elder trying to make it 12 straight scoreless appearances. Out of that Braves bullpen. It's 1-2. Can't even stop. The juice is flowing.
Juice is flowing.
Can't imagine if you thought he'd be in this game about an hour ago.
11-10. 9. Out to center. Boys, come back to win. Money Mike.
This is that tough one because you get a power hitter, a full swing like that, all kind of spinning off the side.
Yeah, he's just able to make that so much better. Got such great closing speed.
It's great that he can make that play after a questionable move. Hitting before Michael threw him with that play to finish it.
I'm sure he's going to be asked about it.
It's easier to joke about it right after 11-2 left. We've seen everything for we've seen the 20-19 ball game or whatnot. It was entertaining.
And the Braves open the series a very improbable fashion tonight. 5 in the 7th, 2 in the 8th. Baldwin delivers the eventual game winning.
Yeah. Before I get out here, folks. All right. What an adventure. 3 hours.
It's another rivalry series presented by Booking.com. Such a beautiful tour. Your rivalry game accommodations at Booking.com.
Summer's almost over.
But there's lots of end of summer fun. Toyota's national sales event.
Yes. All right. Danny drops back and he flips one right down the middle. Well done. No, this one's for
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
I'm into that.
Great job, Ricky.
Toyota, let's go places.
Mis hijos no me pueden ocultar nada, especialmente cuando están usando papel higiénico que se rompe. Un momento, jovencito. Usa Charmin Ultra Strong. Limpia mejor, te lo aseguro. Charmin Ultra Strong tiene la textura de tejido en forma de diamante más limpia mejor.
Yeah, Blaze won 11-10 comeback fashion. 7th, 8th, 9th, did it. 2 in the first, 4th, 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Including live game lookers and exclusive player interviews. That was the MVP game right there. How fun is this show? Enjoy in-home baseball from 13 anywhere. Scan now to stream MLB Network for just $5.99 a month. MLB Auction lets you bid on game use and autographed bats, balls, jerseys,
Just making sure I went to the right.
all season long from your favorite
I put a playlist podcast together for the Blaze game.
to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com. Mis hijos no me pueden ocultar nada, especialmente cuando están usando papel higiénico que se rompe. Un momento, jovencito. Usa Charmin Ultra Strong. Limpia mejor, te lo aseguro. Charmin Ultra Strong tiene la textura de tejido en forma de diamante más duradera y limpia mejor para que puedas usar menos.
Yeah.
Mucho mejor. ¡Hey! Pasaste el prueba de limpieza y este también. ¡Súper! Disfruta ir con Charmin.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. It's in the pulse of those who never stop getting the job done, where the party started. Henry.
Great Live is presented by Xfinity. What a game for the Atlanta Braves tonight. They were down 10-4 heading into the 7th inning, and they come out on top 11-10 to tie up.
Come on out on top on 11-10. Presented by Xfinity.
The fans here are pumped up. We're pumped up. Welcome into Braves Live post-game show. Lauren DeMar with Charlie Culverson. There's so much to talk about here. I don't even know where to start, but just how do you
Kenneth,
this Braves comeback?
Butterfly, thanks for watching Ninja Watch.
How to color coordinate all of this right here, but it's a lot of fun when the Braves win, and it's even better when we got flags flying and the fans are staying for the game, right? They're enjoying.